Hello, it's Marion again, and this time we're going to be talking about being on the phone and at the clinic. Hello. Everybody finds it just a little bit difficult to know how to start speaking when we call someone on the phone. The best way is to introduce yourself. Let me get the phone and I'll just show you. Hello. This is what I would do. I'd say, "Hello, this is Marion. I'd like to speak to you about that new product that you have to sell." "Okay, thank you. Bye." The best way is just to say who you are. That's always going to be, whether it's live, whether you're meeting someone, or whether you're on the phone, introducing yourself always helps. So, hello, this is Marion. Hello, this is Mrs. Mwanza. Next, you're going to just say why you're on the phone. Why did you call this person? So the best thing to say is, "Hello, this is Mrs. Mumba. I am calling to ask about the piecework." I am calling to ask about the piecework. Or how about, "Hello, this is Mrs. Simbosi. I am calling to check the time of the meeting." I am calling to check the time of the meeting. Or how about, "Hello, this is Precious Katcha. I am calling to say I will be late for the clinic. I am sorry. Thank you. Bye-bye." Do you see what we did there every time? I am calling to do something. So that, remember what we call the doing words? A verb. So we could say, I am calling to say, I am calling to ask, I am calling to check, I am calling to tell, or even I am calling to complain. Something is not good, so I want to tell you. I want to say, "Hello, it's Marion. I want to complain. I am calling to complain about the cabbage, which was really bad." So it's a way of putting things together. And what we're trying to do is to sound confident on the phone, sound in charge, sound as if we were not being, not asking for something, but being ourselves, being powerful, being confident in ourselves, sounding confident on that phone. So remember what we're going to do. We are going to introduce ourselves. "Hello, this is Mrs. Mwanza. Hello, this is Mrs. Mwanza." Now don't forget, I have sent a document so that Auntie Martha can help you to see lots of examples, and you are going to do lots of examples after this class. Okay? So next thing to do is explain why. Remember those 5 important W words. This one is why. This is a reason. Why are you calling? I am calling to check the time of the meeting. They announced that meeting in church on Sunday, but I didn't hear what time it was to be. So I am calling to check the time of the meeting. Each time we do this, there is a way of doing it. We can do it every time ourselves, and we can do it whether it's on the phone or when we're meeting someone. I want to ask, I want to say, I want to check, I want to tell. That's what we would do if it was face to face. But if it's on the phone, we say, I am calling to do something. So I am calling plus a verb, a doing word. I am calling to say that it is not a good day for me to come today. I am calling to ask what time is the meeting. I am calling, doing word, to check when you will have some tomatoes. I am calling, doing word, to tell you I cannot come today. I am calling to complain about the chickens you sold me. I am calling to do something. Okay? So, how about that as a way of being confident on the telephone? But I also want you to feel confident if you go to the clinic. That's important because if you go in to the clinic and you give them lots of information about yourself, you will have more of you'll have a better opportunity to have a good visit to the clinic. So again, what are you going to do? That's right. You're going to introduce yourself. You're going to sound confident by saying, "Good morning, my name is, I would like, because." Again, a formula so that you can say what you want to say. "Good morning, my name is Marion. I would like a blood test because I'm not feeling so good. My name is..." Let's have some examples. So the formula, "Good morning, my name is, I would like, because." Okay, so for example, "Good morning, my name is Nis Nzonda. My date of birth is 18/12/1990. I would like you to check my blood pressure because I am having headaches. I would like you to check my blood pressure because I am having headaches." "Good morning. My name is Mrs. Perry. I would like a pregnancy test because my period is late. I would like a pregnancy test because my period is late." Tell them, ask for what you want and tell them why. How about "Good morning, my name is Mrs. Tembo. I would like a test for sexually transmitted diseases because I had unprotected sex. I would like a test for sexually transmitted diseases because I had unprotected sex." That's a really important question to ask, and it's a difficult one. but it means that you can be safe because you go to the clinic and explain who you are, what happened, and why you want a test. How about, I'm thinking of the same name all the time, I'm sorry. Good morning, my name is Mrs. Tembo. I would like you to examine my child because she has a pain in her tummy and when she passes urine. I would like you to examine my child because she has a pain in her tummy and when she passes urine. It's a formula, a type of question that you can ask, and if you discuss this together, you can work out all of the different kinds of questions that you might want to ask when you go to the clinic. So let's think about some of those examples again before you think of examples. Good morning, good afternoon, good morning. My name is Mrs. Tembo. My date of birth is 18/12/1990. That's very important. It helps them, it helps you. Good to take all your details. I would like you to check my blood pressure because I am having headaches. Headaches. Good word. Blood pressure, BP. But the proper expression, blood pressure. Remember those L's and R's. Blood pressure. Blood pressure. I would like you to check my blood pressure because I am having headaches. Okay, that's one. And that same way of asking, whatever your problem, but how about you introduce your child? It's not you who is the patient, it is your son, your daughter. This is my daughter. Isn't that a terrible word to spell? Try to learn that one. A D, A, G, H, T, E, R. This is my daughter, Martha. She is 14 years old. Her date of birth is January 22nd, 2002. I am worried because her periods are painful. This is my daughter Martha. She is 14 years old. Her date of birth, the day she was born, is January 22nd, 2002. I am worried. I'm anxious. I am worried. It is bothering me. I am worried because her periods are painful. Give the clinic the information. Give it confidently. You are in charge. You are empowered. By giving the information, by asking for a test. You could say, this is my daughter Rose. She is 8 months old, so a baby. This is my daughter Rose. She is 8 months old. She is 8 months old. That's how we say someone's age? What is your age? How old are you? The answer, she is 8 months old. My daughter Rose is 8 months old. Your little son has grown. This is my son Joseph. He is 2 years old. He is 2 years old. So remember, for a girl, it's she. For a boy, it is he. And you know that. This is my daughter Rose. She is 8 months old. This is my son Joseph. He is 2 years old. This, remember this one, this is my daughter Martha. She is 14 years old. Her date of birth, the day she was born, is January 22nd, 2002. And why did we come to the clinic? We came because her mother, I am worried because, the reason why, good word, because, I am worried because her periods are painful. That word because, I want a blood test because my head aches. I want a pregnancy test because my periods are late. I want her to have a test because her periods are painful. You give the information and then they will give you all the attention that you need. Being sure of the date that something happens is very important. Having a date of birth is something that you will all know, and your NRC, you can show that. But being able to say the day, the date, the month, the year, that is important. What is also important is being able to say when an illness begins. If you have a touch of malaria, when, that important word about time, when did you start to feel like this? When did you have your last period? When did you have unprotected sex? These are important questions that will help a doctor or a nurse to help you. If you have had a problem before, the time that was is important. When did you last have this problem? I last had malaria 6 months ago. I last had malaria 2 years ago. I had a headache all last week. I have had a headache since Wednesday. So knowing the days of the week, the months of the year, the numbers, all of these things are very, very important. And I think you know most of these things, but some of you may not. So please help each other, discuss in your class, and think of examples of all of the things that we're talking about today, because that's really, really important. So let's think about the days of the week. We know that that week starts with Sunday, the first day. Then we have Monday, the day we go back to work. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, back to Sunday again. So can we think of those? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Another difficult word to spell, but it's okay. We say Wednesday, Wednesday, Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I went to church on Sunday. On Monday, I went back to work. On Tuesday, I had a headache. On Wednesday, I called the clinic. Hello, my name is Marion. I am calling to make an appointment at the clinic. Thursday, I went to the clinic. Friday, I stayed at home. I wasn't so well. I didn't feel well. Saturday, I felt much better. Much better, thank you. 7 days. I'm sure you know each one of those. Perhaps now is the time to learn to spell them. On the document that I have sent, there are the days of the week, and you'll be able to learn to spell each one, even the difficult one, like Wednesday. Now, what about the months? They're important too, and there are the 12 months there. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So when we are giving our date of birth at the clinic, or when we go for a job, when we go for work, we may have to give our date of birth. You may have to give your child's date of birth. So my date of birth is in December. That's 12. That's the 12th month. So my birthday is the 18th of December. So 1812. And no, I'm not going to tell you which year, but it was certainly 19 something and not 2000 and something. So you can work out 11. So if your birthday is on the 5th of November, that's 5/11. October, the 10th month. September, the 9th. August, 8th month. July, 7th month. 6th month, June. May, that's the 5th one. April is the 4th one. March is the 3rd one. February the 2nd one. And January starts the new year. And I hope that I might be with you in January. I hope so. Who knows? God willing. Okay. So we have all of those happening to help us to make sense of our working lives, in terms of what perhaps is wrong with us if we have an illness. I have had stomach ache since June. I have had headaches all of July. Please, can I have a test? Is my blood pressure rising? I have symptoms that I think I may have malaria. I've been feeling this way since last Thursday. Now, I know that some months are difficult to say. February is one of them. February. 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 Break it down. February. February. Another one difficult for you perhaps is July. July. That's a L word. July. July. Now, talking about the R in February and the L in July, I hope you're remembering to do those exercises that I gave you. The red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. And how about red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Please keep on doing those. Do them as fast as you can. The quicker you can do those and keep that L and the R separate, the more you'll be speaking really, really good English. So, the numbers, I don't think you need to know the numbers. I'm sure, absolutely sure, that you all know your numbers. But maybe you don't know how to spell the numbers. So again, on the document that I have sent to you, there is a page with all of the numbers, the figures, and the words. And I want you to practice spelling the words, because sometimes you might have to write something and not just say it. So perhaps we could look at some of them here. We have 1, got to get my finger here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the one that's the difficult one. I'm sorry, English spelling is terrible. E-I-G-H-T. E-I-G-H-T. 8. I know. I'm sorry. 11, 12, 13. Now these ones here all have a teen on the end. It's like it's 1 plus 10. So 2 plus 10, 3 plus 10. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, again that nasty word, 18, 19, 20. So that is there on the document that you will have with Martha and that you can take away with you to study together. And I hope that you will practice some of the examples that I've given you, that you will practice examples from the first two lessons. This is lesson 3. So practice, put them all together and make use of all the words I'm giving you and all the phrases I'm giving you, and remember that you are important and that you, by introducing yourself and giving all the information you have in a confident way, be yourself, be somebody important. Give that information the way I'm saying, and everything will be just so much easier. Gosh, when I come in I hope in January, I think we'll have good conversations together. Do you think? Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you again the next time. Bye for now. Bye. Zikomo Gwambiri. Bye.